WorleyByrd Studios. Alright, we've got the TC Helicon Play Acoustic that I'm going to be checking out today. It is a vocal processor, and because of the Play Acoustic, you can also plug in your acoustic electric guitar, and that will plug in right here. You can have it come out of 2 channels, because you can also use this as a plug it into any DAW, and you can record 2 channels out of this. So you have your guitar, you have your vocal, your USB, that is for updates, as well as plugging it in to a DAW. You have your auxiliary in, which is pretty cool, because I basically have it coming out of the computer, and it goes in to the TC Helicon, and then just comes out of here. I have this set into a stereo right now, so I only need one XLR, and then it goes up to my speakers there. At any rate, the cool part about this auxiliary in is when you come over here to your settings, you can see that, let me scroll back. Oh, let's get over here first. This input, you can go dynamic mic. If you switch that, you can also go condenser. Okay, and then they have several mics that they sell for the TC Helicon that has these switches already built onto the mic, so you don't have to stomp this, so this can actually sit backstage if you want. I think that part's kind of silly, but you know, that's just my opinion. Anyways, I'll be using a dynamic mic today. So, you have your pitch correction on it. This thing does a whole slew of different effects. I have 333 patches that I've put in. I've had it for about a week. And you just change the parameters to what you like. You can use this hit switch to turn things on and off. Also, if you hit, well, we'll go back. If you hit these 2 switches at the same time, now that gives you a looping feature. So that's kind of pretty cool. When you're playing your guitar and then you want to go into a solo, you can play a couple bars and then this will keep looping them. But we'll get back out of that. But anyways, if we go back to this auxiliary in, so if we go to the setup, go over one page. Now each page that you come to up here will have a sub pages on it as well. But as far as that auxiliary input, you have a vocal cancel on and off. So there's your vocal off, there's your vocal on. So if we come over and I just hit play on here real quick. Right now the vocal cancel is off. So that's kind of the, in my opinion, the coolest thing about this is that you can make pretty much any MP3, YouTube video, whatever. You can pretty much make them a little karaoke CD or a karaoke song. Kind of help you with timing of different songs, maybe keeping in the right key, stuff of that nature. But at any rate, there are many different features in this. I just have a stereo gold set, so if we go up, you can see that my harmonies are off. If I want the doubling of my vocals, I have off. And I have my delay off. I have the reverb off. I have my hard tuning off. Megaphone, which is just a transducer type effect that they have on it, that is off. and then just my microphone cloning, which basically just makes like I have two microphones. That one I do have on this hit controller, which is right here. So when I hit that, it turns that feature off, and then it turns it on. And again, like I said, you have, in this one we have 7 different pages. So if we come over to here, now we're on this particular page, you can see that there's other pages within the pages. So it takes a while to get through all the different effects, and you can have them set up individually to where when you use these buttons, you can set up a little playlist with your favorite button up here, if that'll focus in, with your favorites. So once you set something, you can either store it, or you can just set it as a favorite and line up all of your favorites. So when you're at your gig, you can, your first song is going to be 219. That's your setting. Okay. And then your next song, boom, you just hit your button up, button up, button up throughout your entire playlist, but you can preset them. So we'll go ahead and use the stereo gold. You'll see over here, it'll say NP, which means that whatever's coming through is not in pitch, and the machine is working to get it back in pitch. And you can see that the vocal cancellation is on, so there are no vocals coming through. You will get a little bit of funky artifacts every now and again. So if you're using YouTube, pick a video, and if you get some funkiness out of it, go ahead and pick another video, and the recording may be better, and it will help cut down on them artificial noises and all that other stuff. So I'll sing a little bit of this, and we'll stay on stereo gold, and I may change it halfway through, and then you'll hear a difference. So let's go ahead and play this and see what happens.
To this world I'm unimportant, just because I have nothing to give. So you call this no free country? Tell me why it costs so much to live. Tell me why this world can turn me down, but I won't turn away. All my work and endless measure never seem to get me very far. Walk a mile, just move an inch now, even though I'm trying so damn hard. Trying so hard, this work can turn me down, but I won't turn away. And I won't duck and run, 'cause I'm not built that way. And everything is gone, there's nothing that I fear. This world cannot bring me down, no, 'cause I am already here. Whoa, no, now I'm already here. I won't duck and run, and I won't duck and run, and I won't duck and run. No, no, now pass away. This world can turn me down, but I won't turn away, and I won't duck and run, 'cause I'm not built that way. When everything is gone, there's nothing that I fear. This world cannot bring me down, no, 'cause I am already here. This world can turn me down, but I won't turn away, and I won't duck and run, 'cause I'm not built that way. When everything is gone, there's nothing that I fear. This world cannot bring me down, no, 'cause I am already here.
So that's a little bit. We'll switch some settings here as I talk into the mic. So a little octave flange, you can kind of see what that does. I have no idea why I put that in. So a little robot delay. So again, I have no idea. I was just messing around and added some. Little bit of distorted voice. So a little triple delay. So just all kinds of different settings in it. This one has a huge reverb, some delay, and if I'm not mistaken, it also has a couple of voices in behind for the harmonies. So we'll try that. Hello, when you come to the world. So you can hear the harmonies and that really kick in. So we'll see this. It's kind of just flat. And this one kind of squeals. When that happens, we'll get it off of there. There we go. At any rate, on the side here, lift that up. Right here is your mic gain. But you can even hear this one here. It's in metric live. And everything just keeps going. And that's the one that I normally use. So that's pretty much the TC Helicon for now. We'll go over some looping features later on. But if anybody needs these patches that I put in, like I said, I have 333 of them in there. Some of them are the presets that they came with. We'll get back to number one. So we'll check this out. And a little bit of squealing. But they, some of them are the original presets that came in here. But like this one here, Little Green Day. Sort of like a megaphone type effect. But there's several different that I had put in here. There was a, this one has a lot, a little bit of reverb, a very slight delay. And you can see some of them I've already set up as my favorite for different songs. Different songs that I'll be singing and whatnot. But there's a whole bunch of different, voices that I put in here. So if anybody needs the link to them or whatever, just leave me a comment and I can go ahead and give that to you. But anyways, this is the TC Helicon Play Acoustic. We'll go over this looping function a little bit later. And remember to subscribe to my page. And we'll be putting a lot more videos out in 2017. Will be a video banner year for WorleyByrd Studios here in Monroe, Michigan. Thanks.